question is, should I Ubuntu or should not Ubuntu? Is it a good operating system? Is it comparable to Mint? Can I share? Can I use this system instead of Mac or Windows? Can I replace it? And I'd like to say that I have basically replaced my Mac operating systems, my Windows, not fully, but most of everything that I do it on my PC that you're looking at. This is where I'm actually handling my business, doing all my transactions. The only thing that I see with Ubuntu or with Linux itself is that I prefer capturing pictures, editing pictures on iPhoto on my Mac just because I'm more familiar with it, and it's just very easy for me to transfer pictures and be able to view them through the iPhone capability. I mean, not the iPhone capabilities, the iPhoto capabilities. And it's also very easy to share on Facebook and Twitter. But what I wanted to show you as far as on the Ubuntu 12.4 is that you can do a lot of things with this tool, and I've selected through very a lot of research on YouTube, a lot of research with comparing tools myself, and as a matter of fact I'm still going through that process, but let me show you what I have in Ubuntu. For example, one of the things that I like about Ubuntu is that you'll be able to access, your different logouts. You'll be able to log out from the system. Uh, be able to view your mail, your messaging, set up your printers. I have Dropbox on my system. That way I can transfer files. And I also set up the system where if I move to the left, I'll be able to access the applications. But at the same time, if I don't want to see them, just move it to the middle. Or most importantly, if you have an open window, uh, the launcher disappears. I like this tool better just because I have a pretty good view of everything within the system just by clicking on it, and I have the full screen. Now, what are the tools that I use as far as on Ubuntu 12.4? Well, let's go. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired Saturday. But let's go and show you exactly what I've used and what has been working for me as far as in business. Uh, I've tried all of the word processors, and Abby Word just seems to be a little bit more robust than the others. Now, Libre is a good tool, but I don't know. With Abby Word, it just seems like it's more simple. I can customize more things. I don't know. I guess because I come from from Word or from WordPerfect, and this just looks a whole lot better than the Libre. Now, again, this is my suggestion as far as what I use. The other thing that I use, of course, I keep my terminal on my screen. Firefox by far is the best browser. That way I can record or view items in Firefox. The other tool that I use is K3B. If I'm burning my CDs, by far it's the best CD burner. K9 Copy. I use this if I'm creating some videos or burning some videos into my system. Caffeine by far is the best movie player that I've seen. Now, I was trying to see if I could create, um, a media player. Media Center was, I believe it's XBMC, but to watch a movie or to share a movie on, on your big TV, Caffeine by far is the best player that I've seen. It has a very nice little format. And I don't think I have any movies in there, but when you click on it, it gives you the option to play the file. So if it's a file, play the audio CD, play the video CD, or just play the DVD or digital TV. So it gives you a nice option there. The other tools that I use, for example, I use Kdenlive. And right now I'm struggling with using Kdenlive and OpenShot Video Editor just because OpenShot Video Editor is very simple. But Kdenlive has so many options, and for somebody who I'm technically savvy but not to the point where I can program set things. So if you're brand new to Linux or just computers, OpenShot is a very easy tool, and that's why I was having a hard time leaving iMovie or the tools that you can use with Macs compared to Linux. But OpenShot makes it very, very easy. It actually has the same look and feel as what's the name of that iMovie, and oh my gosh, I can't remember the other screen projecting tool within Mac. Cost me 99 bucks. That's another thing. With Linux it's free compared to the other systems. iMovie cost me a nice chunk of change, right? And then I purchased screen capture or screencast or something like that. That was $99. So with this, if you notice, all you do is move, and it's as simple as just moving the videos into this box, and it populates the video, and you can cut and paste, add sound, and it's very, very simple, extremely simple. Let me show you really how easy OpenShot is. And Kdenlive is the same way. It's just the output, creating the output files to upload into YouTube or other video formats is a little bit harder. But other than that, it's awesome. So for example, on my Digital Elastic, when I'm creating my files, I have my intro, I have my ending, and then I have the video that I'm recording. So all I do is just slide it in. So there's my intro, there's my ending, and then I just close it off, and then I move the intro right there. Then I put my video right in the middle, and then I enter my ending, and then you can just preview it, cut and paste, and that's it. Then you send it out. You can select if it's YouTube or it's Flickr, but it's very simple. So there's OpenShot. Kdenlive is basically the same look. It's just you have more options. Then what I also have is Rack. I can't figure out Rack, and I've been trying to figure out how to play the guitar on Linux. I used to be able to do it on 10.10 or the oldest Linux version than 10.10. With Ubuntu 12.4, I'm having some issues, but I don't think it's Ubuntu. I think it's me. But once I figure it out, I won't have to play or record my music from GarageBand. As probably you know, the intros and the ending is me. So I like to create and produce my own music, and I still can't do it in Linux. I used to do it before 10.10, and it was amazing using Rack. But it's really cool. And then we moved to the Audacity. Audacity is awesome. You can create, change voices. Music sound is amazing. Then I have the VirtualBox. With the VirtualBox, what I have is, I like watching Netflix, and I have on the VirtualBox, I have the Windows XP. I have a video about setting up the VirtualBox, very easy. So if you have a copy of Windows XP or other products that you'd like to try out, like for example, I tried Jolly, Mandriva. I tried those operating systems. It's always good to try other things out there. The other thing that I have is my cam. my webcam, and I decided on using I can't even say it. It's GUVC View compared to Cheese. Cheese was just, it was closing off on me all the time, and this tool is just a whole lot better. The other one is I don't know if you're creating videos on YouTube. A lot of people use Record My Desktop. I use Kazam Screencaster. It's a whole lot easier for me, just because I use a lot of software that not software, hardware that I used to use with Mac, and now I'm using it with Linux, and it's been such an easier transition with these. But that's the way I have it. Then the way that I set up my system is I have a whole bunch of lenses. If you notice here, I have a Ask, I have my files, my music. If I need to find some food or so, I have the my pictures. I mean, I have everything here. So if I need to find some articles, find the recipe or so, I can find it from there. I know Ubuntu is working on some things as far as just entering chicken. I have the temperature files. Now that I'm noticing it, it disappeared, but I had a recipe lens in there. Uh, that's one of it. The interface is pretty good. So if I need to see some media, or I need to find educational, or my games, I can find everything here. The thing is with Mac, if you're looking at a specific title name, for example, I was going to type chicken a la king on Mac. If you type chicken a la king, you'll get the recipes online. You'll get, if you have any recipes in your database, you'll get that info. And Ubuntu's going in the right direction, but it's just clicking on the different lens and then selecting it. It's good, but I've seen better with Mac. But other than that, this interface is pretty amazing. I've used it a lot, and it's a good tool to keep track of everything. It's very simplified. I like it. It is my favorite operating system. With any other Linux operating systems, with Lion and Windows 7, Windows XP, Ubuntu 12.4 is amazing. Again, you have some limitations, but Mac, you have limitations as far as everything costs over $100. Windows, everything crashes, or you need to install drivers, or you just need to purchase more software. So, give and take, but honestly, I can do just about anything. I could do 90% of everything that I was able to do with my Mac and my Windows operating system computers. Everything is really nicely set up, and I don't know, Unity has improved a lot, has simplified the process, and has I've eliminated my little I call my I have no idea what I'm saying. My training wheels, and that was my Cairo dock. Got rid of Cairo dock. I don't need it. I use Unity. I can find anything that I need. As a matter of fact, I still have Cairo. You know, I stand corrected. I don't have Cairo, but again, everything's very simple. One of the things that I have been asking is, can we update the photos? Because I like to move all of my photos to my computer on Linux, on Ubuntu. That way I could, share my photos, have access to them. But other than that, Ubuntu 12.4 is amazing.